Dun, 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 dun. What can I say? I hope this bug gets fixed. Recruiting robot hamsters now, apparently. That's a new one.
Right back yet, or is he still out?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, so they know we're here, so they're going to be doing a more in-depth investigation, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, is there a knowledge is there... Wait, what would be, like, knowledge imperial practices? And could Alara roll that for us?
That's
Would that be core
actually-
worlds? Would that be education? Would that be something else?
Warfare would work.
I actually have education and warfare. I mean, I
Yeah,
prefer to roll warfare if I had a choice.
Either of those would work.
Then yes,
Just like what would standard imperial practices be if they know if they are aware of
of a cell.
Of an important cell, not just any rebel cell, because that was their procedures before they knew we were here.
Yeah, no.
Well, they
when
probably
time comes, I can
consider
have to roll that.
any possible rebel cell fairly
Well,
important.
they also don't really know how the size of Team Hammer as well, so...
It's pretty
Yes,
random,
but
to be fair.
they have a reasonable guess that the GAND is in it, which probably knocks it up a few points on the threat scale automatically, no matter how big it is.
On the plus side,
Yeah.
they'll want him alive.
Yes, that actually is true.
They couldn't give a fuck about the rest of you, but he'll still be alive.
Yay.
You probably won't wish you weren't,
Yay.
Yay! You get...
but go ahead and roll them bones.
Average difficulty.
Wait.
Yep. I'll
Wait.
assist you so you can use my 5 base int.
Yeah.
Sorry. First off, I apologise. You probably noticed I've had a bit of a cold. Second of all, when you guys said the session has been... I thought we ended before I got on.
No.
No.
Right.
Oh, fuck me. That's why I've... Oh. Sorry, I thought I'd missed the whole session.
No. We started an hour later because of daylight savings time for
Earlier.
most of us. Earlier.
For the... Yeah, sorry, I forgot the DST isn't quite lined up yet.
Yeah.
Sorry, you
It's only a thing in your country... Wait, was it your country or another country that started daylight saving?
We
It
do
was
do.
us.
Well,
We do, but we don't do ours at
Whoops.
the end of March.
yeah, that's the...
Yeah, we used to do ours at the end of March, then we moved it for some reason.
Well,
Because we're
daylight
special.
saving is annoying. Therefore, to make it even more annoying, you have to do it differently across the entire world. They're where you reach peak annoyance of having to change the hour, which makes no difference to anyone apart
Just
from annoying us.
insane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, enough of our griping about the real world. Let's
roll
start
them both,
griping about our normal.
Actually, no, you would
About our
add 2 more green die. Because
Okay.
Atten is helping.
I'm getting an assist, aren't I? So yeah. And it averages 2 purples. This is how long it's been since I've played. Okay.
You've played all of once.
Yes! Is there like a specific rule in the playbook that it goes directly to this what if happens?
Yeah.
There's an entire separate playbook for Team
I'm
Hammer.
pretty sure that, yeah, if there is a rule book dedicated to rooting out Imperial cells, so long as Darth Vader isn't involved, I've just remembered what the specific playbook pattern here is.
Yep, they...
The playbook, did Dr. Vader involved?
Because pretty much our whole entire thing is we're running on assumptions as to what the Empire is going to do, but we don't know. So knowing what they actually would be doing or what they would be satisfied with is very useful.
destruction of the entire source while limiting damage to the actual planet, because planets pay taxes pay for Star Destroyers.
So they're not going to pull a base Delta Zero, but
No.
they're not
No.
going to leave much.
No. Loss of cities and possibly small continents is acceptable, as long as the main infrastructure remains.
So yeah, they won't nuke the planet, but they will quite happily smash well and above the threshold to make a point.
Yeah. But they also want to minimise the damage to make sure they've destroyed the rebel threat, but they don't want to annihilate too much. Yeah. You don't want to blow up a wrong cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, so if we were to plant it on a different corporation, that corporation is going to be leveled from the planet. However, nothing else will be touched,
Pretty much.
and they'll be going like, okay, They say like they're gonna dust off their hands and go, "We did good, guys. Let's leave."
Pretty much, yes.
All right, so
Until Darth Vader arrives. But hopefully
Yeah,
he'll be
Darth Vader
well
will-
gone by then.
Yeah. Warfare will not read Vader's own breed of planning, so, let's
This
not
is-
gamble on that too heavily.
speaking of which, Vader is probably going to be on his way because if they know the Gand is here, Vader wants to see the Gand and
Yeah.
personally
Well,
greet him.
But
There's
you have-
also. I thought Vader would be debriefing the two Sith guys that got off the last place we were jumping up.
If he hears the Gans around, he's gonna drop that and come
Yeah.
straight for us.
Yeah. Luckily, hyperspace does take a little while to go from point A to point B.
Yep. So you've got a few days, possibly.
Yeah.
But we need to absolutely not be here when he shows up.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and that's
Remember the
not
last
just
time.
we're leaving the system when he shows up. We need to be well gone.
We need to be at least halfway back to base by the time he's.
So,
So-
we're
Yes.
back to square
See,
one. We need to pick a company
Reese-
and frame it hard.
Research time. We want to figure out which of the corporations is shady enough to have possibly done this, but still aids the Empire or possibly other groups that the rebels don't want
Steiner.
to.
Ooh, which one sells to the Hutt cartels?
That's going to be a hard
We
check.
don't want to
upgraded
piss
once.
off the Hutts
Well, it's
anymore.
not. But the
Well,
thing
okay,
is,
that'll be a hard check for what?
To Underworld to figure out which ones are trading with Huts.
All right, I
The
will
shady ones.
aid you, Atten, add one more upgrade to that.
Because I'm thinking if the Hutts see that the fact that the Imperials go and destroy one of their major suppliers, that would piss them off the Imperials even more, right?
Well, that would piss the Hutts off at the Imperials, but then again, the Hutts kind of bend them over a lot of times, anyways.
But we're trying to raise their anger rating at the Imperials enough to go in the fight against them.
Not much threat on this kind of roll is not good.
What the
Oh.
shit?
Yeah.
Let me look and see what knowledge under. Let's see.
It turns out Skyhopper wasn't quite dead.
Threat may be spent by a GM to omit vital details about the subject at hand. One for each threat, but also you could probably spend it to withhold one big fact. But you're not going to. But you can't.
I'm not going to tell you what that is at the moment.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
But you can't necessarily. But it's not necessarily a despair where you outright lie to us.
Yeah. No, there is one that is well known for dealing with shady companies, the Huts, stuff like that. They're also direct business rivals of your guy. So it's basically the evil version of your guy.
Does he have a mustache? Does he twirl it around when he
Yes.
talks?
Are they called
Okay,
sickle
he's evil.
sword?
We need
I-
to.
Wait,
I would like
Okay,
to point
okay.
out that evil is a very relative term.
Well, yeah. They don't know where the medical goes, but yeah, they're dealing with the Huts. Whereas your guy's dealing with the rebels. That's the version of good and evil we're dealing with at this point.
Well,
But
I
yeah,
would love
sickle
to.
squad.
Well, I would love to probably suggest that, and they probably send it to all the little hut boys and girls that need special attention and healing. They're huts.
Alright, I
It's
gotta
for charitable causes for the huts.
I've got a combat hut. I'm not going to push the veins of unbelievability and have an altruistic or philanthropist hut.
Philanthropic Hut.
Yeah.
philanthropic Hut.
Although
I don't
technically
think-
that would be Phil Hut. I'm not
philanthropist.
even gonna try.
Yeah.
Can it be this guy?
See, the
Okay.
anthro in philanthropist implies human.
No, it's not going to be Baron Harkonnen.
Oh
Damn.
God, what? No, no,
Wait,
no,
what?
no.
I didn't hear it.
He's linked in this
Baron
picture of
Harkonnen.
Baron Harkonnen in flipping chat.
But it would be a perfect man because he's a man who could also pass as a Hut.
No.
No,
Okay.
like
All right, so we have
Yeah.
our prospective target. We probably need to figure out how to hack into their systems and maybe seed some not just computer information, but maybe physical evidence. I don't know how much we need.
Well, we have the evidence and information from our own guy. Which
Yeah,
I
and
can
we've
clean
wiped
and
their
so-
system, haven't we?
Yes,
Yep.
Okay.
I have the information. I can plant in another system and basically I can do a find and remove name swap.
All right.
Yes.
What all do we need to do? In
Probably
order-
break into their place, then get to their central computer, implant the data, and then tip off the Imperials.
Okay,
No.
so we need some stealthy people here.
You can do that as a blatant tip off, or you could do that as a kind of like, I think you should look here, or you could just like walk up to the CEO in broad daylight and shake his hand. That would probably work.
Yeah, we probably don't need to do all that much since they know we're here. So if they see us talking to them, they're just going to assume the worst, investigate, and see all the bad dealings.
Or wait, do you have? I mean, we could take an obvious plant with us. I mean, bug as well if we can. But it's not too thing.
Uh,
That was a bad idea.
well, I mean, what would we do with that? I mean, I've got a concealed recorder.
Well, I was just saying if we could take if we could, get to use a concealed recorder, talk to the guy, and make it look like we're actually make it an actual conversation, splice the conversation together, and then link that that actual recording to the Imperiums.
Let's
That would be
make
better evidence.
too complicated.
Oh.
They're going to, as soon as they see just even insubstantial evidence, and especially the virtual evidence and possibly physical evidence, they're just going to assume he's guilty. And they're going to
Right.
torture him until he confesses.
Whether or not he actually is, but
Yeah.
Oh, so this
Okay.
is.
Let's
Salem
just
then.
let the Imperials do what they do best.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna have to plant some data. So we're gonna have to go into their mainframe and plant some data, right?
Yep, and preferably
Yes.
not be caught.
Okay. So Calculon is gonna go sit in a sack because he knows he's probably gonna be the best time he's gonna be used is when he gets plugged in.
Well, we could probably get you a droid, just a regular protocol droid body, so you're not
That
being
means
just
I
a
have,
head.
but that means I have to roll stealth. If I'm used as a bag and used as a
Remember, stealth is a
inventory-
team stealth thing. It's net successes.
I was about to say I'm not going to contribute many successes to a stealth roll. Fair
See,
warning.
yeah, stealth is teamwork. It's a net
Alright.
success thing. It's based off of agility.
Okay, everyone all together now. On cat-like tread.
Yeah, as long as you have one net success over everybody, you're sneaking as a group.
I don't. So together now. Dun 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 dun.
I think your tempo's off from each other. Oh God.
Yes. You break them.
Oh dear God.
Oh, I can
So-
tell you basically.
Would this be a this session thing or a next session thing? Is the question.
This session we got 45 minutes.
Sweet.
Yeah,
all
remember
right.
we started at
if you-
2 Eastern Standard Time.
If you guys are still good to go,
All right,
Yeah.
give us a quick montage. We all put we all smudge black grease into our eyes, and get the regular suits out.
Some of us
Oh.
just get into casual clothing.
I will be right back. I am in casual clothes. I am in baggy clothing that's somewhat resistant to blaster fire and other fire.
Calculon has the tactical smudge under his eyes, and is somehow acquired a burglar cap.
How? We'll never know. And I don't
I
think
have-
we want to. No, Calculon. We don't want to.
Yeah. Yes, don't ask.
Okay.
No,
cool.
I have means of
Calculon, you're
applying
explaining.
other bits. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hang on. Sorry, this is completely unrelated. I've just realised, Gray, you were kind enough to give me a personal forward proton torpedo launcher. I'm guessing you meant that was supposed to be on the ship?
this is on the ship.
It's showing up in my personal inventory.
You just took it off the ship and
Yeah,
had it, and it
have
just
you not
happened on
noticed
hand.
there's also like a quad laser cannons and stuff like that in there?
Oh yeah, shit, good point.
Yeah, because all the ship stuff ends up in the personal infantry as well.
Okay, sorry, I had no idea.
Yeah, you're not
So-
carrying that around.
Yeah.
No, you just have enough brawn to make that a personal sidearm.
Okay, so if everyone would like to give me some average
Alright.
sneak checks.
All right.
I am back. So, who all is going in and doing the sneaking?
It's a group test thing, we've been told reliably.
Well, yeah, it's a group test for who goes sneaking. That's why I was asking.
Does anybody want a sneaking juice?
Sure.
I'll
Oh, wait,
use my
no.
presence and
The
willpower.
Gan
to-
probably shouldn't go anywhere because
He's so high profile.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are. Yeah, to be fair, that's actually a decent
Oh yeah, so
point.
you should not go anywhere until we are at the point of like doing maybe a public meet with this guy and then buggering off.
oh no, probably not even then because if any Imperial sees me, they're gonna call down some pretty heavy firepower.
I get the feeling Gand, more than any of us, is going to be the guy they have on the wanted posters for the Hammer Squad at this point. So I think it's probably best if he does avoid any stealth encounters for now.
I'm surprised that his
if I am-
bounty license is so
Actually,
good.
since I can probably bluff our way past encounters, I should probably get hit with the.
Well- The thing is, he's a member of the guild under an assumed name, so
Yes. That's a good start.
Okay,
that's why he's still got his
I
bounty
never-
license.
I never did the roll for this, so let me do that.
So we're all high.
Well,
At the end of every encounter, you can recover strain equal to when you're making a cool or discipline check.
I was referring to Atom's drug roll, but, you know.
no, you just been staying with adrenals. Just don't ask what it does to your pituitary gland.
Just don't ask what it does. Period. You don't want to know.
Yeah, that sounds more appropriate.
So that's 3 agility now. All right, that'll be for the rest of this encounter.
It's like a good gumbo. You just don't ask what's in it.
What gumbos have you ever had that is questionable?
Good
Deep South
ones.
gumbos.
Well, that's 1 success.
Well, to be fair, actually, I'll roll better than that, so I suppose I better throw my hand to the ring.
That's 2 successes and an advantage.
Oh,
That's 3 successes. So
Alright.
far, we're actually sneaking pretty
Yeah,
decent.
sneaking pretty well.
Alright, so
Sneaking
this
is
is
hard.
Calculon has to do
Actually-
like sneaky
Actually,
too.
let me look at stealth. Do you need to have just 1 net success over everybody, or 1 net success per person?
Either way, going pretty well.
Don't worry, Calculon has yet to roll. So
Alright.
I successed.
You successed. So
Okay.
netting those out, we're moving at an average speed. Ooh.
I knew it. Roll. Tick, 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 tick.
Nope. According to the stealth rules, we only need 1 net success.
Yeah, unless
Okay.
I'm mistaking that we only need 1 net success. They were just going slower because of Calculon.
I was going to say, so
As
crunching
usual.
numbers, we're at
As they hinder the
4
character as they
successes and 2 threat.
Yeah, a GM may spend threat to is generated to hinder the abilities to remain hidden, particularly unpleasant obstacles, or take extra time to remain out of sight.
Any implicit obstacles, Gray? Say like
Can increase the time it takes to perform his desired action while remaining hidden by 25% per threat spent that way.
Oh, good.
So you've got quite a bit of threat there, haven't you? Actually,
So what-
balances
A
out.
little bit.
It balances out to
Yeah.
2 threat.
So what
Yeah.
kind of things you want to put on our way, Gray? Keypads and surveillance devices?
Yeah, it's going to be a well surveilled security office. There's going to be a guard on the door, but he's not going to be paying that much attention. So
Hmm.
it'll take you a little while probably to figure out his route.
Or Adden could just, stick him with fire an adrenal dart at him that makes him want to take a piss. Oh wait, no, that's a bad idea.
That could,
You can't stealth adrenal somebody.
yeah.
I'm going to stealth give you drugs. Wait.
Hello there, I'm just going to stick this needle in your neck. What? Ah.
No, this is not Dishonored. We do not have, like, trank crossbows.
Well, he could just sneak up and stick him with some sleepy juice.
That's not how that works.
Okay.
Or it would be a bit difficult, more difficult than you think.
I know it's a bad idea. I'll stop giving bad ideas.
That hasn't stopped us before, let's be honest.
So we have a patrol guard. We have guards on patrol routes, and what else do we have, Gray?
Secure to.
One more time?
One more time, but this time with actual words. Probably
Once more
some,
with feeling.
a secure lift up to the data center.
So we have to hack a secure lift.
Yep.
All right. So
Yeah.
what does a secure lift use to go up and down? Does it for validation?
Probably some sort of biometrics.
Oh, biometrics.
That
that's
can be
not an
broken past with computers tests, but that might be more difficult than just an electronic lock because it technically does require biometrics.
I would also point out there's nothing stopping us from just knocking the shit out of one guard and using their hand, face, or eye as appropriate to bypass it.
That's the other thing. We can do that. It's just a matter of can we isolate one guard away from their patrol and do that.
But that also means that there's also gonna be one guard not reporting for a while, and then having someone going sleepy by. So if you knock a guard out, use his face for biometrics, and then we set him up somewhere like he bumped off to a supply closet to take a nap. No. Get him fired before the entire Imperial thing comes down. Or I can just try to hack the door. But that also means that there could be a chance of setting off an alarm. So you want to do door hack or guard nap?
Let's not involve people we don't have to.
Okay.
Adds complications.
Alright.
Gray, how hard is it to try and bypass the biometrics? Yeah.
Hard with one upgrade.
Okay.
Okay, hang on a second.
I'm a robot.
Okay, so you can use my 6 base intelligence, so I'm helping you.
So that's an upgrade for us on our side. Alright, and let me spend one line side token to get one little bit extra bit. So everyone see this?
You need another green.
Another green. Well, no,
Actually,
one. No, that was
green and
that's
yellow,
a. That's, no, I only have 3 green and 3 yellow and 1 green for that. And naturally, one upgrade would give you one more yellow.
And I have 6 green, so you need 1 more green.
Okay. That's 1 more. So let's add 1 more. All right, this look good.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yep.
So even if we fail this, that means they were just harboring us the entire time, right?
Roll the dice and let's find out. No, we're
Holy
good.
shit! Calculon is actually effective. I'm surprised.
The door opens.
Says the person who plays Calculon.
Hey, he's just learned the fine British art of self-deprecation.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Or is it Calculon, or is it some random blonde he picked up on the way? I'm not quite sure.
Calculon is disguised.
Oh,
He's
hey,
using
I'm
the regular
back.
faces again.
Hello, Zeb.
Okay, once we get into the computer room, Atten is just going to scatter auto-injectors around, because I imagine that's a team hand or signature by this point.
just,
Yep.
just,
Sure.
just
why not?
nothing but you used it back.
Sure. Just sure.
Sure. Thinking of the fact that Atten makes and uses these adrenals on the fly, so we probably just have a lot of needles sitting around.
Mm.
All right, so we go up. So we're going up the lift, right? And we get to the database to get to the mainframe.
Yep.
All right, so
Lovely,
in the
lovely
mainframe,
mainframe.
what do we see when we see the lovely racks of super servers?
Oh, lots of servers, lots of wheels and stuff like that. The assassin droid.
What?
What?
Oh yeah, there's an
What?
assassin droid.
Oh, motherfucker.
Didn't
Remember,
see it.
we only passed by a little bit for our stealth check. If somebody made a decent perception check and saw where we were going,
No,
Or this could
is-
be
this-
a random. Well, we're just going to put a droid in to protect our area.
oh
Okay.
yeah, I mean it wouldn't be
Okay.
assassin droid, it'd just be a guard droid.
Guard
But
droid.
yeah,
Or it could be just some big honking turret emplacements.
Depends how
It could be a
paranoid
guard
the
dr-
Imperials are.
I mean, okay, if these guys are as sleazy as can be, then they actually do probably have physical security for their mainframes just to make sure nobody gets in.
Because they'll, not one of these
Did we manage to
together.
spot this before they spotted us?
I mean, well, the lift is coming up. It's kind of hard to hide a lift. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that's actually a really decent point.
But yes, so back
sorry,
to
mate.
this droid,
But yeah.
which is going to
Nice.
like power up.
I guess
Authentication codes. I can't talk today.
Authentication
Authentication toads. Toads.
Wait, is it Ed? Wait, but are we looking at Ed
Fucking
209?
hot. Fucking hot. The toads are everywhere.
Okay,
And I think this droid hasn't been activated.
Drones, snails.
great, great. What
Can I lie to the droid?
or can I offer it? Can I offer it machine code to do a base reset?
You can
Can
try
I-
lying to the droid. Oh, I can't talk. Why can't I talk?
I have no
Happens to
idea.
the best of us and the
Hello,
worst of
what's up?
us.
What is up, indeed? No one knows.
So yeah, I could try lying to the droid.
Yes.
It's not that you don't need to see our identification. It's just that, like, suppose that we misplaced it. Is there anything, or something? I don't know what the lie would be that
Yeah.
that the droid wouldn't.
Well, you're this
Go
far
for
up.
it.
Why would I need codes?
All right. So what would be the opposition
It's
dice?
going to be hard.
Janitor.
Upgraded one.
I'm going to upgrade myself.
I could throw an assist on deception if you like.
Sure.